So funny thing happened just now. I was totally talking to myself. Did not hit record. I just got in front of the mic and just started laying out my life, my plans, my future. All kinds of magic happened, and it was undocumented, so no vault to reference. You're listening to The Way Forward, and this is your host, Better Moody. I am beside myself. And beside myself, I will tell this story. The New York Times released an article in the morning, a publication on September 3rd of this year, the year of our Lord, 2025. There's been a buzz about President Trump's health. Talk of his untimely demise. It peaked on Saturday, dipped on Sunday, sashayed on a Wednesday, maybe. But he was spotted golfing in Virginia. How does that work? Never felt better in my life, he said. Best day ever. Sounds about right. Even if he was at death's door, the front door, staring death in the face. Death's holding a brochure and 2 first-class tickets. Trump's gonna be like, and? Probably chuckle a little bit, grab the tickets, and dip. I will not be leaving with you today. Come back later. So, spoiler, Trump, who is 79, was recently diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency. What even is that? Yeah, I was going to say it. I mean, there are so many things that are insufficient, chronically insufficient in this world. And I just think that's rude. It's rude. Leave your veins alone. I feel like they're being ostracized. How do you pinpoint a venous insufficiency? Which ones? Is it isolated? You're just overall just like bleeding from the seams? Your blood's not pumping back? Not sure what that means, but it's strange. And of course, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a person who breathes and makes my vocals vibrate a little from time to time. But even if he was struggling, if he was ailing, dying, would the administration be transparent about it? No. There'd be another poster with his arm up in the air, claiming victory over his traitorous veins, right? The previous administration attempted to veil former President Biden's decline, so not sure why. Well, we have an idea, right? So it's the idea of weakness, and we cannot let the enemy see that we have vulnerabilities. I'll give you another example. Watched a show, I think it was last night, 47 Ronin. It was written by, I totally have this written down, Chris Morgan, Walter Hamada. Screenplay by Chris Morgan. That could be wrong. Really? And directed by Carl Rinch. I like that last name. Don't quote me on that, by the way. Seems like my transcription skills are lacking. Lord Asano. He was the character in the movie. He was about to commit seppuku. It's a ritual suicide by disembowelment. Now, I'm watching them do this on the show, and they have these white robes on. They go and they sit, they kneel elegantly with their robes surrounding them. And when the time, they put a scroll over to their right on the ground, and then there's like a stool in front of them with their white handled and sheathed sword. And when the time comes, they take it out. And then, of course, they don't show it. I don't know why. I mean, I guess because this is a little bit of an older movie. And I'm thinking I must be desensitized, but I was really wanting to see the blade enter the body. And I'm looking, and they cut away from it, and you just see them do a jerky movement and go, ugh. But I guess that was the motion. He was aiming for, his left side is where he put the sword. So I don't know if they cut across or just stabbed in. Either way, they weren't going to let us see that part. So before Lord Asano does this, his wife stops him and he grabs her shoulders and she's just torn up. Not horribly torn up. I think it's very graceful, her level of distraught. So he must have left her a good little bounty, little pile of gold underneath their mattress or something. But she was still distraught, and he grasps her by her shoulders and looks at her gravely. Don't let them see you cry. That's what he said. She's like, like, what? That's all he says, though. She has to figure that out. You're going to have to contain that, babe. It's a way to protect her honor. So that's what he's trying to do. Her honor and her dignity while he faces his demise, his doom, his death. So you got to suck up some tears. I got to take a blade to the gut. I think you're going to be all right. But this is a cultural norm in Western Anglo-American society, right? It's also, you can see it in some Eastern Asian cultures, Nordic, Northern European cultures. Sorry for the history lesson, but I just wanted to make sure. I was like, is this universal? No, some cultures are more accepting. Mediterranean, African, Hispanic. I think that's what I saw. Yeah, more comfortable with tears and crying. Not necessarily a sign that someone is weak, but it was interesting to me that as a culture, we hide our struggles, because we do. And our grief, even. I mean, when people pass away, I think I see a lot of people, their loved ones, they go back to work and they continue to work. And I don't know what happens in private. Obviously, we don't see that, but we don't see a tear fall, no teardrops, no moisture, no humidity. There is a drought. And if anything, there's cracked skin under the eyes, because like hell, if anyone else is going to witness your weakness. So maybe at the memorial, but yeah, outside of that, it's just not allowed. Or take that somewhere else. I guess no one wants to feel that negativity or be brought down by, your sadness. So, don't let them see you cry. But when you do this, when you hold it in, there's a quiet death that happens inside of you, your humanity, when you deny the parts of yourself that are most human and vulnerable. There's a time and a place for this, of course, and framing it matters. Imagine bursting into tears in the middle of a military mission. Mid-breach. I'm going to play. I'm going to sketch it out. Let's see how it turns out. I'm going to be a young soldier and an older soldier. It hurts. Good. Then you're alive. And you will never forget. When it's safe, you let it out. Not before. Out here we bleed, but we don't break. Okay, Sarge. This is the military, right? Tough as nails, and it's what you would expect. Soldiers lose their comrades all the time. They don't even really have time to process it. But yeah, let's keep going. So then the two soldiers, they stack up on a door, and they're breathing heavy. Tension's high. Weapons are at the ready. Are you ready? Wait. Oh, shit. What? Are there hostiles? Where? Where are they? I got a hangnail, and it's snagging my glove. Right. Where are we right now? In the simulation. No, that story is not me. That did not happen to me. I've never lost ground to a hangnail. But framing matters, and this is yet another reason why we may need to keep our pain to ourselves. Yeah, you do that. Keep your hangnail to yourself. No one wants to hear about that. But a situation doesn't warrant it. Perhaps it's only warranted for children under the age of 10. And it kills. That pent-up pain, you can't express yourself. That pent-up pain is killing you inside. You have to let the people know. You have to, and it's not even about letting people know. It's just about releasing whatever is building inside of you. So I'm not saying that you should let the sorrow of your lost finger skin burst forth, protecting your blood pressure rate, heart rate. I'm just saying, shed a tear in the shower. Pen that emotional breakdown into a slot that works for everyone on your calendar. It's about control. And that's about control. And then you cry on cue. When the director says scene, you roll those tears up like a sleeping bag and you pack them into your rucksack and you roll out to the next appointment unfazed and magnificently you all the time. Time to get glossed, right? Fight the emotional battles that wage in the medium of time and space, that float in the wind, drift and swell in the back rooms of our minds. That's what you do. Just kidding. But don't you dare let them see you cry. This is Better Moody, and you're listening to The Way Forward.